Dr. Juan, how you been?
Doing good, my brother. How about you, man?
Dude, I can't complain, man. Life is good. Pnuff is a great pre-workout snack. But I had a question. Is peanut oil? What's the difference between that and regular peanuts? And is it good for you? Is it bad for you? I mean, there's a lot of things out there. You're the food scientist.
Man, that's a very good question, Q. We hear that question a lot from our consumers. They ask us, why are we using peanut oil, and it's they've heard that it's bad for you. So I want to explain about what peanut oil is, right? First of all, peanut oil is a monounsaturated fat, right? What that means is that it's liquid at room temperature versus something called saturated fat, which is normally solid at room temperature. So animal fat is saturated fat, and that fat is associated with cholesterol, right? We heard about people having too much fat and then their cholesterol is high and blah, 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 right? And it's true. So they recommend to go with unsaturated fats. Now, peanut oil is one of those unsaturated fats. So it actually lowers your cholesterol. It actually lowers your bad cholesterol. So it's good for your heart. And that's well documented. So peanut oil is a good oil for your heart. Same thing for energy, because it's monounsaturated, that it gets digested into your stomach pretty quick, and then it gets used as energy. That's another advantage of peanut oil. The reason why some people have the opinion that peanut oil is not good is because it's got high levels of omega-6. Now, omega-6, it's just a determination of where in the molecule of the fat, where the unsaturations are, basically where certain bonds are. Now, fish oil is an omega-3 oil, and they're saying, well, omega-3 oils are good because they're anti-inflammatory, and there's some certain truth to that. And they're saying, well, omega-6 are the opposite. They're pro-inflammatory. And when they talk about inflammatory, it's basically, there's association to eventually, initiating diseases, right? Ailments in your body. So you don't want the inflammatory effect on your body. Now, the reason why people associate peanut oil with inflammatory is because it's got omega-6 in it. But omega-6 is actually an essentially fatty acid. It means it's a fatty acid that we need in your body, and we can't get it other than from our foods. Like our body doesn't produce it. You have to get it from external source, from food. So it is essential. It is important to have it. What they're saying is that, well, don't have too much of it, because what's important is not how much you're putting on it, how much you're taking on it, but the ratio of your omega-3s versus your omega-6. You want to have them almost in your diet at a 1-to-1 ratio.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
And in American diet, because we eat a lot of chips and we eat a lot of mayonnaise and a lot of other products like that, what happens is that we're ingesting a lot of omega-6. And so the ratio for the US diet is 1 to like 30, 1 omega-3 to 30 omega-6. And that's where they're saying, well, that's not good. So it's not about reducing peanut oil out of your diet or that is bad for you. It's so that you have to balance your diet. When you eat, make sure you're not eating a lot of the cottonseed oils, which are very high in omega-6, or corn oil, or saffron oil. And these are the things that most of our foods have. All the fried foods have those oils. So that's basically where that comes from. So it's not really, the peanut oil is not really bad. It's actually a good oil. It's an essential oil. It's good for your heart, good for energy, and just have to, in your diet, just have it with fish oil. Have some fish, have some peanut oil, have some, peanut. It's fine. Just have it a good balanced diet.
No, it makes sense and super helpful. And I will now just start to pay attention more to those ingredients and make sure I'm balancing it all out. So thanks for that, man.
All right, you, man.